Yo, what's happening? Player Pimp Swag on deck.
Like DJ over there, I love it.
I just took Bruno's catchphrase.
That's the only thing I'll say.
All right, sorry, man.
Fuck, man.
What's happening, you bad motherfuckers?
What up, Player Pimp Swag on deck? What's going on? Fucking dickhead. What's going on, Branchy, man? In the building.
We're here with the man himself, Mr. Branchy.
Good evening.
What up, man?
Good afternoon. Good
Afternoon, man.
Shit. How fucked up was your night, man? You think it's the evening?
Mate, mine was fucked. I was in bed by 7:30 for a 5:30 tee off this morning.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Well,
Yeah.
golfing or just...
Golfing, yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh, you're a big golf guy.
Yeah, I love golf, but
Right.
it was meant to be a 7 start. And he's like, man, we're booked out, so can you do 5:30? He's like, I've got to get that golf in.
Bro, what the fuck is golf?
Man,
No.
actually, do you know, like, so people don't like watching golf, hey? But
No.
if you're ever going to watch golf, the Phoenix Open is on at the moment, and it's fucking insane. And
Really?
So it's got this one hole, 16th hole, and it's called the party hole, and it's just everyone's getting loose, fucking getting absolutely fucked up.
What do you mean
And
getting loose? Like how?
So it's complete. It's like a big tunnel of a stadium around this one par 3, and so everyone that comes there, and you in golf generally you got to be etiquette, quiet, and
Yeah.
you know
Little golf claps.
golf clap when they.
Yeah.
So this one, it's just like you're quiet when they tee off. This one, they're fucking going off, like fucking hooting, hollering, and fucking throwing shit.
What the
and
fuck?
so if you get close, obviously a bit of cheer. But this guy this morning, Sam Ryder, hit a hole in one, and the crowd just fucking went off and throwing all their beer cans on the fucking on the green and stuff. It's if you're gonna watch any golf, watch that one. It's the best.
Because I feel like that's how all golf should be done. This whole player shit is so stupid, man.
I had 15 beers this morning, so that's the only reason.
That's how it's supposed to be.
We were
Exactly.
just talking about that. Like, if you're gonna go golfing, especially if you're gonna do 16 holes, you better be drunk by the time you get to hole number 11.
Fuck yeah. That's how it's supposed to be played. I feel like I've only done putt golf and like the driving range. Yeah, and I love fuck you can.
It's not good for your stress levels, man.
No, I love the driving range, man.
Yeah,
it's the best shit because even though I've never seen it to be a hobby. Like that's just my thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right,
I just want to hit it as hard as I can with proper form.
Yeah,
but obviously, I'm trying to get the drive right. And shit.
Right.
But anytime I do it, like as soon as I swing, as soon as I get to the end of the swing, like my foot starts going out and shit. I just look like a fucking retard.
I do hate people that are like, if you're playing any of these sort of sports, where the one dude that will start to coach you while you're going through your shit.
Dude, that's me. That's me.
Is that you?
Oh shit!
That guy. I get so pissed, man. Hey, bro, if you move your foot 3 inches to the left,
I'm sitting there coaching and I'm fucking slicing
then you
onto the
you
other
suck.
fairway. They're like, what are you fucking talking about?
Dude, I used to go bowling with this one guy. He would fucking coach the shit out of it. He'd be like, all right, your fingers are like they should be pointing like laterally down.
Oh, I can't
one of those guys. Yeah, no, your toe line should be, like it should be 3 inches deep into the toe. And then he would suck. I would always beat him.
Yeah.
Bro, he's like a bowling open micer.
But then
Do you bowl spin or straight?
I don't even know, dude. I just throw the shit.
So I used to bowl straight, and then I found spin was a challenge because it's fucking hard. Like it's not easy. And I suck, but I just find it more fun doing that. I'd rather lose and have the fun of the challenge of trying to do it.
Let me ask you a question about that. Because I find if it's all the pins there, it's all 10 pins.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'm going to aim for the point where I'm going to hit the strike. I suck.
Yeah.
But then when it's like 3 or like 6 pins or like 3 pins or even 1 pin, I can hit that motherfucker every single fucking time.
No shit.
Yeah, but like I can't hit all of them when I want to.
Okay.
What is that? Do you?
That's just called being dumb.
I have no idea. Like I said, I suck at bowling. I took on my daughter the other day, and no shit, my daughter's 4, and she beat me, and I was legit.
Got us up or no?
No, she had the barriers up.
Nah, that's cheating.
Yeah,
man.
but it's still like she's fucking 4, man. She's like just pushing it down.
Bro, she had the barriers,
I'm like, fuck, man. Look at the score. I got
She had the barriers. Doesn't count.
Bro, she's not making eye contact with you like when you're driving home.
Yeah, she turns around and fucking flips me the bird as she wins.
Yeah.
Like,
I only enjoy bowling if I'm getting strikes and shit. If I start to get gutter balls, I start to get pissed. Yeah. I'm like, man, fuck this game, cunt. This is shit.
For me, it was always just a date night. Like, you know, take a girl out on a date. And
It's
it was
a great
kind of
date
cool.
night
It was
thing.
something like that. Same with stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy shows back at when the lounge was at the Charles Hotel.
Yeah.
That was my little go-to little date night.
Nice.
On a Thursday night.
So you would take a girl out when you were going to perform?
No, fuck. No,
I was going to say, man, all this shit.
That's a tricky move.
Because he's got bombs all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I would not. That would not be the way I'd pick up and go, hey, come and watch me fucking suck.
Yeah. Sorry, she might give you a sympathy blowjob, man. Like, you never know.
No, my first time
That's
doing
not
stand-up was last year.
Oh, no
right,
shit.
And Tubbo was there.
I was there. Yeah,
it was what's that place called? It's like Merrill Way, or it's like called 60-30 or something.
Yeah, 60-30, little fucking...
It's like in Butler or something like that.
Weird fucking gig.
Oh, mate. It was
no
like
shit.
13 people. It's the first time I've done it, and
Dude, it was like that was the night where Cam McLaren had to fucking wrestle some dude.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Because he looks like a wrestler as well.
Yeah, but like this drunk old dude, and I think in like a tweed jacket, was like talking shit to every behind.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, behind the crowd, and then Cam had to like go and talk to him.
I was like, fuck
Get
yeah,
him out
comedy's sick.
Did you hear the story about what happened the week before?
I think he would have been telling me in the car, which made me shit myself even more.
Dude, the week before, some cunt got stabbed there.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Where is this place?
In Merriwa, like up north.
Yeah, it's like a 60-30 bar. I remember because
What the
only,
fuck?
I reckon about a month prior, we had Simone Springer on our podcast, and she was telling us about a terrible gig she'd done up at like this bar.
Right.
And it ended up being the same bar.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, people fucking being assaulted and shit. And I was like,
Yeah.
Fuck, I remember my third gig. It was at a place called Moondine Joe's in Frio. That was like my third or fourth gig, and it was for Nick Hunter's gig because like he actually organised that gig.
Yeah,
and for like while I was on stage, I think I got called on second or third or some shit. While I was on stage, like Nick was arguing with some heckler dude, and he was pissed as.
Have you met Nick Hunter?
Ish.
Okay.
He's a fucking character. I fucking love that dude.
Yeah,
man.
he's a character.
But this dude, he was like, "Hey mate, got to keep it down," and like the guy wouldn't listen, and the guy pushed Nick, and then all of a sudden I'm on stage and I see Nick and this dude just wrestling in the crowd and shit.
Fighting.
Yeah, like fighting, and the dude, as Nick was actually pushing the dude out, he actually kicked the fucking like the entry
glass door.
Yeah, he kicked the glass door and it smashed while I was on stage.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Fuck, what do I do?" And some audience member was like, "Oh no, just keep going." I was like, "Yeah, anyway, man." So I'm bad at women, and I had no idea what I was doing, man.
Fuck.
But I was like, "Fuck,
Bro,
man."
isn't it that Nick slept the guy? Like outside.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
really?
He slept him.
See,
bro, he has that inner anger, man. He will fuck you up.
I've got that inner anger, but then my Buddhist ways take over.
Yeah,
like
you're a
the other,
Buddhist.
so the other day,
Yeah,
was
you're like an Aussie Buddhist.
like every other white guy, I'm a host of podcasts and I've become spiritual. It's
It's so cringe.
Got to
man.
go with
Anyway,
the stereotypes, but I was at Hyde Park and it was classy comedy.
Right. Yeah.
And it was a fucking.
I heard about that
Was
gig.
this a couple of nights ago?
Yeah,
not a couple of nights ago. Like the last one.
Yeah,
the last
and
classic comedy
Xavier
one,
was host MC.
Right,
Yeah, we heard about that. We heard about that.
He softly lobbed a bottle at him, and he so softly it didn't smash when it landed on stage.
Yeah.
But I saw red, and I fucking I was filming. I wasn't on. I was just filming for him.
Right.
And
Right.
I fucking bolted at the guy.
No shit.
Aiden Doherty right behind me. I was like sick, but then I was thinking, what am I going to do?
That's
like,
good backup.
Yeah, bro.
all right, now just shuffle Aiden in front. Like I'll just stand behind him. But yeah, I did fuck all. Like
Right.
I think Tyrone ended up just pushing him out the door, and I was pretending to be a fucking hell macho at the door. Like I realised I was like doing the silent what cunt to.
Yo, what cunting with the arms?
But like Aiden could have heard me. He was standing right next to me, so I'm going.
Fuck it,
I'm not even saying it. Like I'm just mouthing.
Bro, funny how Branch is bragging about almost fighting.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then
Hell, man.
It is weird, like when you get mad and you're about to fight, you think, I don't know, it's like some people think like that's gonna give you the skills.
Yeah.
To fight. You haven't been in training camp. You haven't thrown a real punch since grade 12.
But
Yeah.
I just hate that that one little bit just before a fight is actually about to happen. Like,
Oh
as in,
my
like,
God.
where you're about to and you know what's going to happen. That feeling there.
Yeah.
I hate that feeling, man.
I've never been in a fight.
Okay.
Right.
I've been in one, but it's not really a fight. I got headbutted. So
Oh, shit.
It was
Was it school times or you're out of school? You're an adult?
out of school. So I was at a friendly establishment, Bar 120. I don't know if you've
No,
heard of
never
that
heard
one.
of
It's
that.
north of the river, fucking
Okay.
Metro's Freo, basically. And
Oh, right.
so at this bar, and I see this fucking very rough bloke. Looked a bit like Bruno, but
I get it all the time, man.
okay,
It's all good.
So really bad. Smashed this girl's head against a window.
Oh, shit.
It wasn't me, by the way. But keep going.
So I
Wait,
as
so
a
you guys are watching.
no, I'm fucking
You
on
just
the dance
drinking,
floor,
you're having a
and I
good
just
time.
catch it out of the corner of my
This
eye.
dude just
And I don't
smashes
know
her head.
how many people have seen this, and I'm like, this is fucked. So
Yeah.
I'll walk over there, and me, this fucking, I'm a footy player. I do my weights. I'm fucking boosty. I'll go.
right.
So I go, man, you fucking can't do that, man. That's like, you're gonna get kicked out. I can see the bouncers already sort of circulating.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? And I was like, well, man, you, like, do I have to repeat myself? You can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
So he just fucking headbutted me.
Oh, shit.
And
Oh, shit.
I started seeing blood trickle down from his head, not from me.
Oh, right.
fuck.
And
How
I
did
was,
your head cut?
and I was fine. And I was,
Bro,
and
you-
fucking rookie me. I'm like, oh yeah, fucking, you're gonna have to hit me harder than that if you want to make me bleed. So he fucking bang.
I think you won the fight.
He hit me, and then I've taken a step back, and I'm like, mate, I'm just telling you, you can't fucking hit a girl. I think that's a pretty standard fucking response.
Yeah.
And then the bouncers all come over, and I'm like, see, man, I told you. And they took me, and they kicked me out.
Dude, I
I was
love
like,
it.
what are you doing, man? It wasn't, mate, this is for your protection. And it ended up being,
Oh, shit.
10 guys stood up behind him. It was,
So
hey,
this
I
guy
won't
was,
say
like,
which ones.
affiliated.
Yeah, they were bikies.
Oh, fuck. See, that's the problem with being a white knight, man. There's a lot of liabilities in that. Because I actually tried to be a white knight once.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
not really, because I'm not saying, like, because we don't know what's going on type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's still fucking wrong doing that shit.
Yeah.
But you don't know, like, what's going on. I tried to do that this one time in Queensland. I was in Mount Isa, right? And I was there for work doing scaffolding, FIFO and
Yeah.
shit.
Shit town.
Bro, it's even shitter when you're having a good time in a town that you don't know and there's
Yes.
none of your boys there.
Oh, yeah.
Or there's no boys that I'm working with. All of them wanted like to go home. And I was, nah, man, I'm turning up, man. They're like, hey, bro, you think you're good? I'm like, yeah, man, bro, I'm having the best time. They're like, all the boys are
mistake.
leaving, man. And all of them, they were like, bro, we're leaving. I was like, man, have a good night. I'm still turning up.
Yeah.
Wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was talking to this chick, and as I was leaving, there was this dude that started abusing like the chick that I was talking to.
Oh, shit.
And he was with like 4 or 5 of his boys. But
Yeah.
he started saying nasty shit to her, man. And I was like, I think
What
I
kind
got
of
to
shit is
feed
he saying?
racist shit, man.
Oh.
Like bad shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I seen it, I was like, man, fuck this dude. Because I just got a kebab and I came back. And I was like, man, I sort of waited just to see if it died down.
Yeah.
Started getting more intense. I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck this cunt.
Yeah.
I go right up to him, feeling so brave. I went right up to him. And I was like, oi, cunt, you better fucking stop that shit, eh? And he was like, what? Like the fuck did you say to me? I was like, you fucking nerd cunt. I was like, I'll take on you and those 2 dudes like behind you. I didn't know, bro, I didn't know he had more mates
What
there.
is wrong with you?
I don't care if it's fucking more. You're still taking on 3.
You should have pulled the honor card. Hey, man, one-on-one. All right? Mano y mano.
Bro, you know what's fucked up is that, bro, I had tunnel vision on
No
this
point
one
us all
dude.
getting fucked up. Like, just me and you. Bang,
Just
bang.
me and you, man.
Bro.
What are you, a pussy?
I felt so brave because I thought those were the only dudes that were there.
Ah, fuck.
So I was like, I'll take on all 3 of you cunts, but I didn't see the other 2 dudes on the side of him. So I'm looking at this dude going, come on, cunt, you want to go? That's the last thing I remember.
Oh, shit.
Bro, apparently,
Oh, shit.
I got woken up by a bystander.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
I was literally, that's the last thing I remember. I wake up and I wasn't dazed or nothing. Like, this guy got me right in the button, but I woke up fine. But I woke up with some dude on top of me going, hey, everything's all good, man. Just chill out. And I'm going, who are you, cunt? Like, what the fuck? He was like, oh, no, just lie down. I was like, wait, help me up, please. He goes, no, it's all right. I was like, help me up, cunt. He goes, all right, man, I'll help you up. And then I was like, what the fuck happened, man? He goes, look, apparently some dude, the dude that you were talking to, like his mate actually hit you from the side.
Right.
And I was like, oh shit. And then I looked where I was standing, and where I landed was like a 2-meter leap.
Fuck.
Oh my God.
So apparently this dude just ran up to me, just went bang.
Yeah.
And I literally, my feet left the ground.
Like a cartoon. Bro, that's like in Rush Hour 2 when Chris Tucker gets hit. You know the scene?
Yeah.
Hey, which one of y'all hit me? Yeah.
Bro, I fucking woke up and I tried to get up and I fell straight back to the ground. I was like,
shit.
bro, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck.
Bro, I was limping away and I thought it was just a sprained ankle or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And I seen some dude outside of a pub. He was like, oh, like, bro, you're good? Because apparently I heard like the dude, like his ethnicity and shit. And I was like, what, you here to finish off the job, cunt? And he was like, no. Like, I actually like work here. I'll come over. I'll patch you up and shit. And I was like, oh shit. Cause I had like a bit of blood on my forehead and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And he actually took me back to the camp, but he only took me back to the entrance where my dongle was like 300 meters away. So I was like,
to walk.
yeah, I was like, hey man, thanks for the lift, bro. He goes, no, all good. I was like, what do you reckon you can take me to my actual dongle? Yeah,
It's like, nah, that's for winners.
Bro, I was limping away. Apparently, I fucking fractured my fibula, like how I landed.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Shit.
bro. I
My God.
was never a white knight after that again.
Yeah, bro. No, that's especially like in a town that you don't know, and you really should only. It's like you should only fuck people that you know. You really should only fight people that you know.
That doesn't always play out.
Okay.
Because I do lie. I've been in another fight, but with one of my best mates on purpose. This was
Right.
Right.
in a town I didn't know. It was on Phi Phi Island in Thailand.
Oh.
And you know those rings you can go in and you can box for buckets?
Yes.
Buckets of whatever, Bundaberg or fucking whatever.
Right, okay.
So you
Fucking
put on.
methanol.
Do you put on like the giant fucking
Yeah, the
novelty
gloves
and
then
the headgear?
And then, so we're going at it for a round and we're 15 drinks deep already.
Right.
And it's fucking hot. And I'm like, okay, like we've had enough. We've done one round and he's one of my best mates. And he's like, no, let's sell it. Let's really go.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, yeah, fuck it. All right, no worries. And then we're going and I'm fucking all over him. I'm like, oh, fuck.
So you're clearly winning.
Clearly.
You're putting hands on him.
I got him and I go, fuck, I'll just take a step back because, we've got to drink all night. Like it's only 8 o'clock at night. We've been drinking all day.
Right.
And then, he comes back and he clips me the softest little left jab and I fucking bang, gone down, like fully knocked out. I thought he just hit me on the chin right. Fucking.
Oh, he
No
just
shit.
he pressed the
It
button.
just got me in the right spot and then, I don't remember sort of the rest of the night, got carried home and
Holy shit.
Fuck.
yeah.
This guy's like a kung fu sensei. Just
It
bang.
didn't help as well. We're sitting,
well.
well, that's what it was like. But because we're on a footy trip, so there's 36 of me mates, and they're all around the ring. So I'm fucking like, I'm dazed. I can't fucking get up. And they're like all pissing themselves, laughing. Like,
It's hilarious.
Oh, you fucking got. And I'm fuck. I actually thought one of the guys came from behind me and fucking hit me from behind.
No
And I was like,
shit.
who the fuck hit me? And they were like, who the fuck do you think hit you? The guy you're in the ring with, you fucking idiot.
So every fight you've been in, you've lost. Bro.
You know what's fucked up about that is you kind of let him. You're like, man, I feel bad for my guy.
Yeah.
Let me
Just
let him
hit
get
me.
one in.
Oh, mate. And that's
There's nothing worse than seeing like those fights on like YouTube and shit where like you see that one dude being cocky and you're just like, oh, fucking hit me then.
Yeah.
And then he gets hit and then like just sleeping real bad.
That's always the funny thing, because I used to train a little bit.
Yeah.
There used to be this one dude who we used to train with. He sucked.
Yeah.
He was just bad.
Yeah.
Like, he's just uncoordinated.
Like boxing or like
we
MMA?
were boxing at the time, actually. He was uncoordinated, just one of those guys, right?
Yeah,
not
yeah.
athletic at all. And he used to watch Mike Tyson highlights.
Oh,
Like
no.
before training, like you'd see him
Hype him
outside
up.
the gym. Yeah, he'd be like on his phone, just like watching, like, yeah, fuck yeah. And I remember one time I almost went up to him and I was like, hey man, you realize you'd be the other guy. You're watching your highlight, but you're not Mike.
You're the other dude.
You're the other dude.
How to get knocked out and shit. Holy fuck, man.
Oh, fuck, man. But so you're a fucking athlete, dude. You play a lot of sports,
Yeah,
man.
footy and shit, eh?
Yeah, I did. I played
Buddhism.
waffle. Yeah, well, mate, I was forced into Buddhism, as you can see. I was like,
for real?
As in through the fighting, I've decided, we'll just go for the non-violent route. And that was it.
Right.
Yeah, that sucks, eh?
But no, I actually did get a fair few concussions in footy, so it ended up sort of like if I got hit, I'd be pretty fucked, I reckon.
Right, yeah.
Footy's taken a back step. I think dislocated my shoulder about 17 times or something.
17,
maybe 18, 19. Like, it was a lot.
Fuck.
Shit.
So
how are you marking?
in one game?
Wait, is it both shoulders or is just the one that
Just my
comes
left
out?
one. So actually, my left shoulder, I was captain of one of the sides, and we were playing. This is my last season at West Perth, and we were playing well, and we were finishing the season well on top of the ladder, I think.
Yep.
And I subluxed my shoulder, which is when it doesn't quite dislocate, it goes in and out slightly. It just sort of like moves,
yeah.
but it tore a ligament that helps everything hold together. So I sort of rested for a couple of weeks, came back through, felt very flimsy, but eventually got through.
Right.
And then started playing finals. First final we got lost, so we had to go back and play another team. And then I thought, in this game, right, the standard last week was shit. I'm the captain. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to set the fucking standard. I'm going to just hit a guy fucking early.
Right.
Set that standard. And even if I give away a free kick, told the coach, this is what I'm coming off the square.
Right.
And I did it. Ran off the square. I fucking ran at a guy. I fucking hit him. Bang. And then my shoulder dislocated.
Oh, fuck.
And I gave away the free kick too. Like, got him high.
Plan B. Plan B.
I'm
You really set the tone, eh?
Oh, yeah, so I'm running off. We smoked them, but I run off the field and I pop it back in myself and it just falls back in. I didn't know if you could do that, but I just did. And a couple of painkillers. I wanted to finish out the game because I didn't know this was always going to be my last season. So I was like, fuck, if I don't get to play next week in the grand final, at least I finish out on the field.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, we win and we're in the grand final and I'm the captain and I've fucking got a fuck shoulder and there's young guys who are really good who are going to miss a place. And so the fitness test before the game is couple of guys are just going to come up and beat the fuck out of you in your own team and just see if you can get through. And if you get through, you can play.
Oh, Jesus.
So they did. They just fucking bumping me, tackling me, throwing me, punching me, doing everything they could. And I got through. I was fucking just holding my shoulder in, hoping it didn't pop out.
Shit, man.
I'll be swinging, man, if that was me, man.
And
I know.
And then I reckon the first quarter I got through. It's a grand final day. It's pissing with rain. Like, so I could have got away with a dry weather game, just playing the outside, give me the handball, run and kick, it'll be all right. But it's pissing, and this is
it's
most
tricky for you to like manage your own body
over.
anyway.
It's a really contested, heavy hitting game of football.
Yeah.
So there's no way you're getting away without being tackled or tackling someone.
Yeah.
And first quarter, bang, like just pops and it falls out straight away. And I'm like, fuck, it's a grand final. We can't be one player down.
Yeah.
So I got to play the whole game.
Exciting.
So still playing my role, still doing everything, and I've dislocated it 3 more times that game. The last time I dislocated it was hugging a bloke though after we won the grand final.
Oh, that's super gay.
And so, yeah, it was. But it was seriously, I ran in and hugged him too hard and I popped it out because we won the grand final. The siren went. We were fucking jumping around. I was like, it's gone out.
Fuck, man. Branch is just consistently bombing.
Yeah.
Which hand do you wank with?
The opposite. So it's
thank God.
Fuck.
At least you can have your victory wank.
Yeah.
With a fuck shoulder.
Now I heavily lean to the left, so that's all good.
Fuck, man. Hey, man, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more Branchy. Did you have anything you wanted to promote, by the way?
Podcast.
Hard Yarns.
Hard Yarns podcast.
Opposition.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the ops.
The ops.
But we'll be back with more eneptpodcast and, of course, Mr. fucking Cameron Branchy. Branchy. Branch.
Player pimp. Swag on that. What up, player pimp?
Subscribe to our Patreon for more great content.
You know what I'm saying?
And we're back with my
Fucking hell. That was so shit. Fuck. I didn't realize how bad it was. Fuck. I need to redo that, man. Shit.
That wasn't that bad.
Right, that was pretty bad.
Look at Branchy. Listening.
But I said, know what I'm saying, and then there was like a 3-second gap.
3-second gap.
Fuck,
Can we
man.
do that again? Hold on.
Oh, shit. What up, player pimp?
Subscribe to our Patreon for more great content.
You know what I'm saying? This is a shit start to the second half.
Ain't that bad, dog.
Branchy knows his cringe
come
cut.
on,
Fuck the Buddhism shit. Tell us some real shit on how bad it is. Fucking hell, cunt.
That's I like it.
What a fucking lie, cunt, eh? Fucking hell.
Nah, say it.
Well, like we said,
shit.
Branchy is the ops. So
Fair enough. I'll take any compliment anyway. You know what I mean?
No, it's good, man. I like it. We
Fuck
don't even do Patreon, man. We should get into it, I guess. So.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Like, we've got 2 so far.
And hey, if you need someone to record your Patreon ad, I got you, bro.
I'm just gonna get that and just play it.
Just play that.
Oh fuck, man.
Oh, it's so bad.
Anyway, man, we're back with Branchy himself from Hard Yarns Podcast.
What up, man?
What up?
One half of Hard Yarns. Dude, I've been seeing you guys shit on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that, man?
You, yeah.
Well, it's actually I didn't want TikTok to work. Like,
Why?
No one wants TikTok to work.
No,
but
exactly.
it's the thing.
It's fucking it worked, man. It snowballed. It hugely peaked our listens because I thought, we're getting viewers, we're getting followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
Is that going to actually turn into listens? And it fucking it did.
It does.
No shit.
Yeah, they came across. So, we sort of it got help because for our Up and Joke tour, we did some pranks and we put a prank video up, and that got like 1.5 million views.
Fuck.
Shit.
And so that got us a good base to begin with, like 2,500 followers from one fucking video.
Yeah,
That's sick, man.
And then and it's pretty. I don't know if you've seen it. It's where Delby goes into a food hall and he's on the phone next to someone eating across from them, and he's talking, saying he's got he's bit. What do you mean positive?
Right.
And he starts coughing. No, I haven't been to cloud break. What do you mean? Positive, and then the kid starts fucking like freaking out.
Right,
and it's like,
right.
Oh, you mean chlamydia? And then it goes.
Okay.
And so it's just a cheesy little prank, but it fucking went off.
Right.
And then so once we start putting on some videos that really resonate with people, it's funny how fucking as soon as we get Corey White on,
Bro, Corey's like a TikTok star.
mate.
No shit. I didn't know that.
He got work out of our clips.
He did. He
went
did
up
some
to
gig up north.
Pilbury, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, is that the one where you used at the rally?
No. Yeah.
Because that was
So
a fucking funny one.
yeah. So the rally stuff is
That was afterwards.
Yeah, that was
right.
afterwards.
Yeah.
But the when we had him on, he was talking about there's a few clips that went pretty viral, but he was talking about BHP and all that and the way they sort of
The corruption of
the corruption. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't ask, cunt.
So eventually it got to a point where it went viral on like Telegram and like little Facebook groups where
No shit.
people had downloaded it and started going.
That's the best.
Yeah, and so they sought out Corey and then got him up there, and he
Fuck.
he went up there and got to see it all and see that people aren't quite happy about being forced into things and possibly losing their jobs and stuff. So yeah, he went up there, did that, and then we went to the rally. See, I always, now that I've fucking had Corey White on our podcast, we're now labelled a far right.
Yeah, you've kind of been turned into that.
But so we're definitely
thing,
not. Like, so the other day we had who did we have? Comedian on. Fuck, I can't even remember who our last guest was, but
Rory?
Grant Mushet, and we just talked shit for an hour and a
yeah.
half. Like, there's no far right anything in there. So it's just we got Kyle Legacy on Monday, and we got vegan.
Fucking sick.
Like.
Yeah, fucking sick. Can't wait to be on the fucking podcast. I can't wait to be on.
I feel like a young cunt when he calls me lad.
Yeah, no, right.
It's like he's calling me champ.
Yeah.
I was like, better watch your tone, cunt.
That's fucking funny, lad.
His hair's always fucking
Yeah, but you guys are. You're not really political. Like you're apolitical.
So like when the podcast first started, I quit my job.
Right.
And
that was a good move, by the way.
I was chasing my dreams. I was a sheet metal fabricator, welding, polishing, doing all that
Nice
stuff. But I always loved filmmaking and making movies and media. Yeah. And I fucking got heavily into Gary Vee. Do you guys know?
Yeah.
Gary Vee. Yeah.
Gary Vee.
If you're poor, you're a fuckhead. Sorry. Yeah,
I actually got a fair bit out of Gary Vee, even though he's pretty blunt and a bit of a fucking.
Oh, he's a psycho.
Yeah,
he's a bull.
He comes up with good advice and
Yes.
sets out a good blueprint for you to do it. And he was just like, make everything content, just
Do
it
anything.
and then put it out. And
Yeah.
in regards to business, as a person, I don't want to see me putting out things everywhere. Shut the fuck up. But as a business, you can't lose because you're not trying to sell to your mates. You're trying to sell to the broader thing. So I just started doing it with everything, and I started a podcast because I thought if I recorded that and videoed it, that's content that I can then just chuck up whenever.
Yeah.
And then it was good to document, and then I started getting on people quitting their jobs. It started out as me. It was called the Real Fake News Podcast.
Right.
Oh, no shit.
So this is before you were with
Delby. Yeah. So Delby came on the second episode. And I just got people who were chasing their dreams, following their dreams.
Yes.
Having a crack, basically.
Yep.
And then talked about it. And then eventually business chat would always come up, and then how you do that. And I'd turn that into content and release it on my B32 media page.
Sick.
And then I don't know at what point, but Delby brought Cam McLaren on once, and we just started talking conspiracy theories, and I fucking love conspiracy theories.
Oh, really?
A lot of people love talking and get into it. I just love the whole breaking them down, either tearing them to shreds or fucking buying in. I like either one.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, it's my podcast. Why wouldn't I just keep doing this sort of stuff?
Yeah.
And it went from that to I think we started talking politics because I've always actually liked a bit of politics.
Okay.
But we just talked anything. It ended up being like this, shit talk,
just having a good time.
Yeah, and if it came up, and then we do a couple of little themed episodes, and it sort of progressed. But yeah, I don't know. I just I think being labelled a far right because you have someone on. This is the same thing that's happening to Joe Rogan. He has one guest on that people don't agree with, and they go, "He's this," but they don't label all the other guests that he has on.
Nah.
Oh, they're left. Oh, he's a lefty.
Sure.
Yeah, but even if it's far left or fucking far right, it's a fucking guest, cunt.
Yeah, exactly.
You still want to pick their brain in terms of how they think and what makes them think like that. It's just a lot of people are dumb cunts.
Wouldn't you want to know? Yeah, if there was a side that I didn't agree with, I would want to know exactly what they're thinking.
Exactly.
At every time.
Yeah. Exactly. So I'm pretty certain. I can't remember if he's had a flat earther on, but he's fucking had Randall Carlson on the other day. It goes way against the fucking the mainstream sort of scientific history of the planet.
Yeah.
But no one goes, you're damaging people. He just wants to pick their brain and get excited by that sort of stuff.
No, but see, the fuck thing is though, is that they don't actually look at the they just see the guest being on. They're like, nah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Where if you actually listen to the podcast and listen to at least what the fuck he's saying, he's literally just
then
picking their brain.
Then you can make your own mind up yourself and go, nah, this guy's full of shit.
You know what it is? I reckon there's a lot of people out there that are literally just going, if I had Joe Rogan's podcast, this is how I would deal with fucking Ben Shapiro. You can fucking start one.
Yeah. Oh, mate, that's the number one comment.
It's the easiest thing to do.
Our trolls on TikTok specifically, it's fucking vicious.
Right.
No shit.
Yeah, I've seen
TikTok's
some of the
fucked, man. They're just like.
Right, they don't give
They say whatever.
But you know what the most common one is another straight white fucking bloke with a I'm white and now I'm not allowed to have an opinion. It's fucked.
Yeah, dude. Bro, Delby's not that straight.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm white and people don't believe me.
Yeah, well,
It's fucked up.
Portuguese.
Yeah. Bro, Xavier calls me West Saharan.
Bro, you look like you should be guarding the pharaoh.
With his fucking goat tail.
Golden stick, yeah.
But it's funny. I'm not allowed to have an opinion on things anymore because I'm a straight white male.
It's fucking stupid as hell.
But
well, actually,
so true though.
Let me pick. Yeah.
It is.
Let me pick your brain a little bit on conspiracies.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What? What is your go-to fucking conspiracy? Like, what's the one where you're like, all right? Because I'm a little bit into conspiracies as well.
Yeah.
But
I think we all have an underlying
yeah.
love of the there's something else at play here.
Yes.
For me, it's very slim. You know what I mean?
But what I find is there's a bunch of a lot of people into conspiracies. They'll go, all right, I believe a whole bunch of these ones, but then there'll be one which is their hill to die on.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you say is your hill to die on?
My hill to die on. Fuck.
That's a good fucking question, Kat.
Oh man.
Hill to die on.
Man, I'm the shit.
I don't know. I don't really have a hill to die on one. I'm convinced that for something like 9/11, I'm convinced it's not all that it seems. I'm not. I'm not convinced it's fucking an inside job or I don't know. But I'm convinced there's definitely something shady going on there.
Yeah.
But if I ever try and talk to people about conspiracy theories, because most of the time it's for fun.
Yes.
It's just. But if you're ever trying to say like convince them of something or talk them through, and they're like, why would they do that? I always go to the Gulf of Tonkin incident for the Vietnam War, where they, they fake bombed their own fucking ship.
Yes.
To start to get America into the Vietnam War, and that's factual, real thing.
And it was like it's certified. Like, the
Holy
documents
shit.
are there. Like they fucking did it.
And so they would say like, and you could say that with 9/11. You're like, why would they kill their own people? Well, fucking. What did they do straight after they went to war? It's a very similar example.
And they made billions.
Yeah, exactly. So, look, that is not an argument to say that they wouldn't attack their own people. They've tried to do it with Cuba, I think. So my hill to die on is never like an actual conspiracy. That's a real one. And I just say, people say that's a conspiracy. My funnest conspiracy is Roswell. In 1947, the Roswell UFO crash.
Right.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You big Bob Lazar guy?
Yeah. Love a bit of Bob Lazar. Area 51. Yeah, that's all cool.
So
it's kind of creepy, though, like when Bob Lazar comes out and he talks about the things that he does in the 70s, saying there's a place called Area 51, there's this element 115 that we've never heard of, but this is what they use to power their jet propulsion systems and blah, blah, blah. And we're reverse engineering crafts that we've found.
Yes.
And we're trying to use it in our own technology. And everyone's like, you're a fucking weirdo. And then element 115 ends up existing. And then Area 51 is real.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts, eh?
I'm just waiting for the government to say, we've been reverse engineering stuff that we found.
All right, so what is your favourite conspiracy theory that you love talking about?
Probably that. Like anything. Like,
Roswell.
I love UFOs, man.
That was a shit question.
Can I give you one conspiracy? I have a big one about Bitcoin.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I have fun ones. Yeah.
I think. So you notice in the last couple of years, the U.S. government, who for decades have been saying that there is no such thing as aliens, it's all bullshit, fucking Bob Lazar's a psycho, all of a sudden they're starting to like slowly go, you know what, we've been finding shit. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It could be aliens. And then they almost like confirmed it
last year.
Yeah, last year. Like, there's probably like extraterrestrial.
They said we've got videos of these crafts, and they're 100% not from.
Yes,
from planet Earth.
Yeah. So they didn't say they're aliens, because they didn't rule out natural phenomena.
Yes.
That was the only thing that made it not admitting that there was aliens or extraterrestrials. They just said we can't rule out natural phenomena, but these are not human-made.
So it's not an alien, but we can't explain this.
Yeah,
can't explain it, but it could be the most important part. What they said, it could be aliens.
Yeah, can't rule
essentially.
And Bitcoin is alien currency.
This is what I think is that Bitcoin. I think that they're basically slowly making the idea of aliens okay for all of us, and this would be the perfect generation too, because we're used to a global trade.
Yeah,
we're used to people from different cultures.
Yep.
We have a pretty sizable nuclear arsenal, so if we needed to defend ourselves against aliens, we could. As a planet, and this whole idea of Bitcoin, like this currency that can be used globally, without being attached to any sort of value, but the only value that it has is that there's a finite amount of it.
Yes,
is
like NFTs and like
I think that is our Bitcoin is our way of connecting into the intergalactic marketplace. Like, why is there only a finite amount of Bitcoin? What if the amount of Bitcoin on Earth, which is like 30 billion or whatever the fuck, is actually the value of Earth?
Fuck. Branchy's fucking with it. I can see it.
Other
planets loving it.
Different amount of Bitcoin.
I'm buying in.
All my Bitcoin's going in.
But if we wanted to trade, like with other aliens, we would have already been trading in Bitcoin already. So
there you're going down the road of the New World Order and the one world currency and the digital currency system. And, and do you know what? Fucking, it's funny because that has been the conspiracy for the last fucking 20 years.
20 years. Yeah.
Is that
Alex
we're going to
Jones
have
is big on
something that is going to make us all have to come together and trade in a digital currency and
Yeah.
one world government, and then eventually we'll climax in a false flag alien invasion where we all have to come together to fight these aliens.
Yeah.
But are just our own crafts that we've reverse engineered over the last 50 to 60, 70 years.
But I don't think it's going to be a false flag. I think it's going to be.
You think it'll be a real one?
I think it's going to be the real thing.
Real thing.
Because
like bad or good? Or do you think they'd be good and they paint them as bad?
I think if it's gonna be bad, I think there's already aliens here, and if it was gonna be bad, the bad shit would have happened already.
Yeah. Do you think is there anyone that logically doesn't think aliens exist?
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
That's mind blowing to me. That
yeah.
Now I get the whole don't people who don't believe that they're here on Earth and
Yes.
we're like got a conspiracy of government collusion and stuff. I get that. That's completely understandable to not believe that because I don't even know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
And I buy into a lot of the UFO stuff quite
Fair.
a lot. But the fact that you think there's no aliens or no something,
No other life
We're
or
the
whatever.
only fucking beings
Yeah.
falling on
That's
our
That's
rock.
just ignorant.
yeah, 100%.
Especially in light of scientific evidence where we've basically found that every star has exoplanets.
Yeah.
Every fucking one has exoplanets circling around it.
I love always loved space when I was young. Loved all the space documentaries. Loved all of that.
Fuck yeah.
And it just delved into that whole. I think that sort of just maybe that underlying sort of search for meaning or feeling like you're not alone. That this isn't it. That we have to grow up. We have to go to school. We have to go get a job.
Yeah.
It feels a bit less. I don't know. It just feels.
It feels
more
like there's more to this than just doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think like the government, if they finally admit that there's aliens and shit, I think they're gonna. If they say it's bad, it's gonna be bad for them in their pockets.
Yeah, man.
And it's actually gonna be good for us in terms of people.
Right.
But I don't think that what they'll try to say about aliens being a threat, I don't think it's actually going to be a threat.
Yeah.
They're just going to say it because
that'll be the false flag.
Exactly.
Part of it is like, if there is aliens and they are capable of all these fucking amazing feats of engineering, why do I need fucking Mark McGowan?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and all these other presidents and shit. Fuck you,
bro,
when
you can suck my dick.
they got no more power.
Suck my green alien dick.
Oh.
You
but
have
see-
no power.
No, but see, there's global like conspiracies and shit, but I'm sort of into like local conspiracies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, fucking like, how come I can't get gigs, cunt? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the conspiracies I'm into. You know what I'm saying? Who's trying to stop me from getting gigs?
Okay, so before we continue on, let's explain. Right now, while we're recording this podcast,
And while Branchy is
And I've just got a
yawning,
gripe. I've got a gripe as well today that we're
yes.
actually doing this during the Adesanya fight.
during UFC 271, Adesanya versus Whittaker 2,
oh shit.
New Zealand versus Australia.
Ooh.
So right now, live on air. Fuck it, we'll release this tonight.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, cut.
Yeah.
Right now, live on air, we will reveal we will find out
Yes.
the result for it is Adesanya versus Whittaker 2.
Okay.
shit.
All right,
So
are
we've
you-
already seen the Wilson and Ty fight.
Yes, we saw Derek Wilson versus Tai
fucking-
Tuivasa. Fucking crazy fight.
Fuck yeah.
Nuts.
That's fucking sick.
Fucking So it's
I gotta turn the laptop off.
Yeah, I know. I just gonna set it up. Holy shit,
Bro, this looks fucking legit,
Okay,
boy.
I'll see if I can.
or add it in.
Yeah,
audio.
I might need to add in the audio.
Oh,
Hang on,
like
let
a
me-
little DJ with your setup going on.
bro. We don't fuck around, cunt.
Yeah, man.
We do not. Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this shit.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
it's gone down to decision.
Decision, cunt.
Oh,
Dude.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
who do you think? Adesanya.
Yeah. I think I got Adesanya.
Yeah, okay.
Where you go, Bruno?
I got Australia.
Okay. How about you?
Yeah, Adesanya.
Okay. Play, you bastard.
Fucking hell.
Stylebender.
Talk about a long pause.
After 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-47, and 49-46 for the winner
that's a
by
wash.
unanimous decision and still.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's a Naruto cunt, eh?
Yeah, that's it,
Fuck yeah, bro.
Ah, fuck me, dude.
Fuck.
Woo!
I wanted Whitaker, but
Man,
that's
bro.
Gotta give it to him, though,
look
man.
Look how pissed Rob looks, bro.
that's disappointment, but fucking respect. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Fuck, man.
I like that humbleness there from Whitaker to
Yeah.
show you his real disappointment, but fucking
Still being a sportsman.
yeah, go shake his
Yeah,
hand.
but he's always been that guy, though.
Yeah.
Which is good. But fuck, man.
I fucking hate arrogant cunts, though, man. That
Yeah.
pisses me off. Like, there's nothing better than seeing an arrogant cunt get smoked.
Yeah.
Suck shit, Brock Lesnar.
Do you watch WWE?
Bro, I used to be
I used to, yeah.
Hard.
with WWE.
Same, hard.
Stone
Right.
Cold was the man cunt.
Mate,
Oh,
up
he's
that
still
cunt.
the man.
I know, yeah.
JR.
That's the bottom line.
Fucking
Jim Ross.
Jim Ross is definitely the man. My God!
Bro,
You damn near broke him in half!
bro, that cunt used to annoy the fuck out of me. I was like, shut up, bro.
Really? Bro, then
I think you're thinking the king, man. JR was like,
no, the cunt that had the
oh
cowboy
my
hat.
God! Oh my God!
Nah, that was fucking
Bro,
annoying.
they should. Why the UFC didn't hire that dude?
Oh my God! It's
Bro,
so
he would
good.
actually hop it up.
Dude, he would.
Yeah.
Bro, there's actually not enough personalities in the commentaries, like, part of UFC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, throw a right jab. Yeah, got it right in the chin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's going for the grapple. Okay. Like, we need some of that in there. You know what I mean? Give him more personality.
There was one guy in Pride called Mauro Ronaldo. Mauro Ronaldo. Yeah, he was fucking.
That's not bad Spanish.
Yeah, I think he was Spanish.
I'm talking about your bad Spanish.
Yeah, bad Spanish. And then there's Australian guy, Mike Chiavello. He's fucking. He gets hype.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he goes.
You
he-
need that shit, man.
Good night, Ari.
One of my friends is the hot girl over in Melbourne for WWE.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
And
That's gangster.
yeah, she does really well. But it's so funny because I know her really well. She was actually the second guest I had on the podcast. She moved over to Melbourne to
there
go
you go.
further with things, and she's like the hype girl for Geelong and Melbourne Storm and
Fuck.
all that.
Yeah.
And she's great. But when you talk to her, it's you talk and you have her voice, and then when you hear her on the mic, it's like, "Hi and welcome to."
Oh
It's
no
like when
shit!
have you heard Cam at the RAC Arena when he used to do the Wildcats?
Nah.
Cam McLaren. He'd be like,
No.
Welcome to RAC Arena.
Oh yuck!
Pew 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 comedy.
Fuck, man, bro. I would have walked out of the stadium, cunt.
No, dude, that's the old radio voice.
I know.
Yeah,
I hate
radio.
that shit.
Yeah.
I think could be saying wrong here. I think Matt Storer used to do RAC as well. Maybe perhaps.
He's got the voice. He doesn't. Store does an ad as a gecko. I think it's Store.
It's a big risk.
Yeah, he does a gecko ad.
A
Okay.
gecko.
Yeah, I always hear him on the radio. I'm like, that's fucking Store for sure.
No
okay.
shit.
We should
Dude,
ask him.
Yeah, I have to ask him.
Fuck, that'd be funny if I was on an ad, eh?
Yeah.
Which
hey,
ad?
bro, could you fucking buy some buy some rims? It's my
Come.
dealership.
Yeah, no, come to these cunts. They're fucking good.
People often tell me, like my friends, when they listen to the podcast for the first time, I'm like, "Oh, you got a real good voice for radio," and I'm like,
You
"Is
do,
that
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true,
but-
eh?
You
yeah,
do.
but is that a good thing? Is that is there something to do with my face that's not good for fucking TV?" or-
Okay, I'll break it down to what I think it is.
Okay, go.
I think because you're a genuine dude
Oh, thanks, man.
and
Yeah.
you're not you're not offensive either.
Yeah, well,
And
You're not trying to hurt nobody's feelings.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
you have
this-
a very calm tone.
But
like
you're
when you
honest.
speak.
You're honest. You
yeah,
don't-
and so that's actually
To a
made me-
degree, though. To a degree.
What's made me pretty. I quickly mentioned this to you before. Like, it's having a podcast where I'm so open and vulnerable and honest
Yeah.
leaves you feeling very exposed and vulnerable around people that you don't necessarily usually talk to about that sort of
Right,
stuff.
right.
Because it's a one-way conversation.
It's
isn't it?
100%. So you're going into a
a good
room
point.
and people know almost everything about you and what you think about certain topics and fucking events
Yo.
and what's
Yeah.
going on in your life. And you know fuck all about them.
Yeah.
And it's not all the time, but people will come up and say, "Oh, how's this going?" I'm like, "Fuck," like,
How do you know?
yeah. But I'm like, well, I say it, and I'm.
Right.
True.
It's pretty. It feels. It's I feel like, and I don't know if this happens, but I feel like people can have their opinion about me if I have a certain opinion on something.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, they can have that, but it's pretty rich to have a go at that when they're not going to voice their own one publicly.
Of course, yeah.
True.
But I do that with everything. Like I was a huge advocate for mental health by chance.
Yeah.
Over the last 2 years with the podcast, almost strangely enough, a lot of comedians go through mental health problems. So, it would often come up, and then we started like, well, maybe we should do something about it. And then my brother, of all people, I didn't realize was going through heavy depression. Like,
no shit.
Bad. And I decided he had it for 7 years and didn't say anything. And it reached a point where I see him all the time and I wouldn't know. And he felt like he couldn't tell me because it was a burden telling me.
Right,
and he felt comfortable talking to Beyond Blue.
Yeah.
I felt horrible that he didn't speak to me, but I also felt
like relieved.
So thankful that there was a platform out there like Beyond Blue that he could reach out to and speak to, like a blank canvas that's not going to judge him. And then so I decided to raise money for that. And then in that whole process of trying to raise money for Beyond Blue, I went through my own trauma.
Right.
People who listen to podcasts know basically my wife had an affair, and
oh fuck,
it really fucking hit me. And I found out the week that I was doing an 80-kilometer ultra marathon for Beyond Blue and for mental health.
So you can't really back out of it.
I didn't know what else to do. I hadn't trained. I'd had so much going on. I sort of knew this was all happening at the time.
Yeah.
And it just got to this point where I thought, if I can get through this, I can get through anything. And I ended up doing this mental health run that was supposed to be for other people, and it ended up being for me.
Right.
And then I realized all these comments and all these messages that I got, everyone knew what was happening in my life. And because
for real.
It felt really raw and it felt really exposing.
Yeah.
But I felt very proud that I was able to voice that openly.
Yeah.
So other people.
That's a hard thing to do, by the way.
Well, let's take a quick break because our camera's about to run out of juice, and we can talk about it more
cool.
with the man fucking Cameron Branchy. I keep saying your fucking name wrong.
Yeah, it's a good
I'm going to say Cam McLaren.
We'll be back with more in that podcast.
Know what I'm saying? What up, player pimp?
Subscribe to our Patreon for more great content.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, nah, you guys are right. Fuck, it sucks.
Bro, I told you, man.
It's so bad.
Bro.
No, I like it. You can't change it now. You have
we can.
You just got to keep that.
No, wait. Like the last one.
Very professional.
No, I didn't, man. Stop lying. No, because like last one that you did, where you said "bitch," that sounded better. It had a bit of oomph in it.
I thought this was the bitch take.
Nah, it wasn't. Nah.
Fuck.
I told you to add it in.
Yeah, I messed up. Anyway, fuck it, man. With the Branchy.
Player pimp. What's going on, cunts?
Subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah.
Bitch. You fucking bitch. Nah. I'm staunching him to listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we're just fucking talking about,
depression.
When you had the revelation with the, depression, and you had the revelation with your ex, and how difficult that must have been.
Oh yeah.
Because how long were you guys together for?
Not 9 years. So
shit.
Married, had 3 kids, and look, and
oh wow,
this isn't a like a beat up session on her. We're great friends. We're actually probably better now than we weren't, but
that's good.
And there's never like it's never right to do that, but there's probably always reasons, and I've definitely held. I feel like this is. I haven't done stand up comedy for like 8 months.
Yeah. You've been away for a minute.
I did one up at the Landing, and I couldn't do it. Like I just hated it. I did it, but it wasn't the venue. The venue's a pretty tough venue as it is.
Yeah,
but I just couldn't.
Alchemist gig is fucking brutal.
I feel like I'm just hold a bit of trauma towards it now, like because it was nights away, and it was like you sort of like putting your passion and effort into something else.
Yeah.
And it's taken away from that. So I'm not saying that's the reason, but I feel like it could be. I feel you. Those are some of the things. So it's but it had a massive impact on everything. But the run that I did, the 80 kilometers, was so 80 kilometers is fucking not a short way to run.
Not a fucking joke.
And the furthest I had run in my life, I'd run 17 kilometers once.
Wow.
I think that was the longest. And then the longest I ran in training for it was like 8 or 9 kilometers. I just didn't take it seriously. I just said, I'm going to run this thing for my brother, basically.
Yeah.
And it got to like 2 weeks out, and I was like, fuck, I haven't done this. I haven't trained. I'm not ready.
Yeah.
And then this bombshell got dropped to me.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it. And so I had to run 13 hours trying to. God. It's fucking the biggest. It's such a challenge. It's physically and mentally.
And emotionally now with
so that going through my head and stuff.
Me.
But there was the driving force, and it was this thing that like I got to like 28 kilometers in, and you get a little checkpoint, little 5 checkpoints or 4 checkpoints along the way, and I got 28 kilometers in, and I'd already run 10 kilometers further than I've ever run in my life. And I'm like, I'm not finishing this. I've fucked up.
Right.
I've like 28. I'm fucked. My hips are locked out. They're cooked. But you know, I've
shoulders
been
out of place.
I've been so vocal about how that I'm going to do this. And everyone's going to be like, "Oh, fucking told you couldn't do it." And but I was like, "Fuck it." The next checkpoint's 50 kilometers. So if I can get to that, I'll get to that.
Yeah.
And then I'll be sweet. And I somehow ran another 3.5 hours and got to that 50 kilometer point. And I was like, I'm no sorer. I'm fucked. I'm cooked, but I'm not.
You're okay.
I'm okay.
You're not going to quit.
I can get to the next one. So that's another 20 kilometers. That's like 70 Ks. Actually, I think it's about 18 Ks.
Yeah.
And you're at 68 Ks, and I'm like,
I can do this.
You're past halfway point.
I'm 68 Ks in, and then you've got 12 kilometers left, and I run that. And I remember finishing off this last little run, and my feet were. I hadn't had painkillers for the whole run,
right?
Because they say like your liver and kidneys are not going to be able to break down the painkillers, so just be careful about when you use them and how you use them.
Right.
Same with anti-inflammatories. And I chucked in these 2 painkillers in the last leg, and they kicked in, and I was like, this is amazing. So
I'm Superman.
I'm starting to run. I've only got 12 kilometers of 80, and I'm like, this is. I'm going to piss this in. How good. And I start running, and then I guess through just exhaustion, but a drink, you got a Camel pack on.
Yep.
So I'm trying to drink, and it's not coming out. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I can't go without water. So I'm trying to figure it all out. And then it spills everywhere. I'm about 2 kilometers away.
Fuck.
And I'm like, fuck. And then I realized I just hadn't twisted a knob to open it.
Shit.
But I was like, I can't go back 2 kilometers to go fill up water, so I'll just have to
soldier on for 10
Ks without water.
Jesus Christ,
so
dude.
I've got 10 Ks left. The sun is down. My torch goes flat, so I can't see anything. And you're running on cliffs, and this is in Margaret River, so you're running along cliffs, no lights, through bushland and through like spiky bushes, and you're getting cut up and stuff. It's fucked.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I've got like 15% battery left on my phone. I'll use my torch on my phone. So I'm running through these fucking bushes and stuff. And then I come across this guy, and he's bailed up. He can't fucking move.
Yeah.
His torch has gone flat as well.
He's scared.
He's cramping up. So I was like, well, I'll come with you. Come with me. Follow me. So we're running, and then he can't run. He can't run. He can only walk.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm cramping up. I need to walk for a bit. So we're walking, and it's adding about 45 minutes or so at least to my final leg. And as we start getting closer, my painkillers start wearing off, and I'm cooked. We're going up this like hill, and it's ridiculous. And as we're getting, he's like, "Oh, I feel fine now. Like I'm not cramping." So this cunt just fucking takes off.
Oh no!
Leaves you behind.
Bro,
that's been a good guy gone wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, who's this? What's his name? Burn this cunt.
I managed to keep up with him because
that's a dog can't move.
But but my feet, like the gravel was hurting my feet and stuff. Anyway, we eventually get there. You can see the light of this farmhouse, Eagle Bay, I think brewing or something like that, or Cheeky Monkey.
Yeah.
And we're running into there, and I cross the finish line, and it's like the greatest achievement of my life. I'm like, I can't believe I've done this. I've just fucking run 80 Ks, and I've got this wave of emotion coming over me. And I go over and I hug the guy who I actually finished with, because even though he probably dog acted me a little bit, it was still good to finish with someone.
True.
Still dog can't be.
And then he goes off to his family, And I was meant to have my daughter and my wife there to help me across the line.
Dude, yeah.
And I had no one.
Oh, fuck.
Like, just nothing. It was just, I can't even explain, like, the lack of
connection.
There was nothing. It was just nothing.
Shit.
Fuck.
And I had a little bit of battery left, and I just messaged my mate, who happened to be staying in Dunsborough.
Okay.
And I only found that out that afternoon.
Yeah.
And I said, man, I don't have anyone here. My brother, who was there for a little bit, he wasn't at the finish line. My brother's in Bunbury. It's an hour and a half away. I can't drive back there. Can you come pick me up and I'll stay with you in Dunsborough?
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, man, I'll come grab you. So I just sat in my car on my phone for like 15 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
Charging.
Christ, bro.
Well, all these other cunts have their loving families around them.
And I'm
shit.
just like, I've done all this stuff, but it just felt like, for what? And it
Yeah.
felt like you'd done all this without connection and without someone to do it with.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was actually,
It was like thankless.
it was.
Yeah.
But then
Shit.
it was also this massive positive reinforcement, because I was like, I just did that all by myself.
Yeah.
And I don't
Right.
need anyone to help
Help
me.
you.
I don't need anyone for
Right.
anything. So although it was this sort of empty feeling of almost achievement, but like,
It was like nothingness.
it was nothingness. It was the
Wow.
it was the
Yeah,
most
dude.
alone yet accomplished I'd ever felt in my life.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a higher level of accomplishment, because it's no longer about the ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just about like, I survived this.
And keep
Your
in mind,
ego was stripped.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind, my body was broken. Like, so
Yeah.
my mate came to pick me up, and I couldn't even get in his car.
Jesus
I couldn't
Christ,
lift.
bro.
I had to grab my legs and lift them
Fuck.
into the car physically to get in, and then I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink. He got me a soup and a beer, and
Oh,
I had like a
Jesus.
sip of the beer and a sip of the soup, and I couldn't even finish that, and I just went to bed.
Fuck.
And it was like this. I've done all of this for other people and for myself, and it resulted in this just nothing feeling. And I was just like, it's sort of, I don't know what I really got out of it, except for the fact that doing something to achieve something isn't the end goal. Can't be always the end goal.
Yeah.
Right.
It has to be the
yeah.
journey and the pathway and what you're doing at the time of being present and
Yeah.
just
yeah.
adjusting to what happened. And that was a perfect example of adjusting to a fucking big trauma. And
Like, yeah. Sorry to cut you off.
no,
man.
that's all good.
But it's like, I think when it comes down to it, like at first, like your intention was to do it for like your brother, like all that type
Yeah.
of stuff. But then it only hit you in that moment that you were doing it for you.
For me, yeah.
You're like, oh shit.
That's what I posted at the end. I
Yeah.
started out doing this for everyone, but I think I did it more for myself.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
fuck all you cunts that didn't come to the
Yeah.
fucking thing.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
And, you know, like the Grin Reapers boys who I've become really close with, they were checking up on me. They were down there. They did it as a team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ran past me. Foxy.
Really?
Oh, no
They-
shit.
He ran past me on the third leg and he piss bolted because they're running like, 15 K's or 10 K's at
Right,
the time,
right.
and that's all they run.
Right.
And I'm running the full way.
It's
They
a
fucking
other fucking
Yeah,
podcast.
oh, fuck you.
Start swinging.
Mate, it's so fucking like condescending when they run past and they're like, "Oh, good guys, you're doing so well. You're an inspiration," and they just sprint past you. And you're like, "Fuck you, cunt.
Bro,
I'm dying here."
Yeah.
I fucking hear that in just normal training.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, 'cause I do CrossFit, right?
Yeah, yeah,
but just to train the CrossFit, and I'll be running, and then there'll be some dude that's like coming last, and like you overlapping him, and then he like we're sort of crossing over,
Yeah.
and he says to you, "Hey man, keep at it, brother." I'm just like, "You're last." Like, I'm beating you. Like,
you.
yeah, I should be saying that to you, cunt. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Fucking 40-year-old.
Yeah.
Dude, so like after all that was finished and you're at home,
Yeah.
like do you feel like that was a moment of transformation for you, like or it was just sort of like that was a moment in of itself? Like did your outlook change
Yeah.
after that?
It made me realize all these goals that I was working towards were
Horseshit.
Wow.
that it's great to have them.
Yep.
Have the goals, have drive, have motivation. I'd always pushed, chase your passion, do what you love. You have to quit your job. But now there's this poetic fucking beauty to having a 9 to 5
Yeah.
and shutting off and fucking at the end of the day. I own my own business and
That's
it's
right.
fucking stressful as fuck
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah.
like when's my next paycheck coming?
Yeah.
I got to do my taxes.
Yeah.
I got to do quotes. I got to
Yes.
get the job done on time. All that stuff. I got to answer emails at 9 o'clock.
Oh, fuck.
And I was always like pushing that. Now I realize it doesn't matter what's happening to you at any point, aside from some real bad trauma.
Yeah.
There's positives in anything, and you just got to sort of enjoy what you're doing at the time.
Yeah.
Because you might you miss the journey.
No, but still
True.
at the same time, it's good to embrace like the positivity and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
But then a lot of people aren't realistic with what's going on in their actual life.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's this whole bullshit about, and I'm not calling like only seeing the positive bullshit.
Yeah.
But there's this whole bullshit on trying to remain positive all the time.
Yeah,
that you're not even acknowledging any of the negative.
Yeah.
Because to change the negative, you got to acknowledge that it's a negative first in
100%.
order to change it to a positive.
Yes.
But everyone's like, oh, you know what? Just be positive, man. I don't want to let like things affect me and shit. You're fucking burying that shit, cunt.
Yeah. You got to feel it.
Yeah, and you got to
you have to
express
feel
it.
It
Like
was the same. It was the same at the end of the relationship. So the end of the relationship, I remember at the start, I kept myself busy with work.
Yeah.
Kept myself busy with fucking girls, comedy, doing whatever the fuck I could to just keep, distracted
from the sadness.
Podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is just kicking a bucket down the road.
Mm.
So I remember doing like 3 or 4 weeks of alone. Like
True.
with my
Hits
daughter.
ya.
With my daughter.
Yeah.
Like 50-50. We're really good like that. But I remember doing like just like about 3 or 4 weeks of like you got to deal with feeling lonely.
True.
And then by the end of the 3rd or 4th week, it doesn't feel great. And you still go through the moments of sadness, but the anxiety, panic attacks had stopped.
Right.
Right.
The feeling of loneliness was very temporary. Of
Right.
Like, it'd be like a minute.
Right.
And then I'd be like,
So you'd mastered that state.
well, it's still not great. Like I
Of
still
course.
go through tough times. Like Christmas was fucking horrific.
Oh yeah.
It was just because it's first time and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you end up sort of like you find the pros and cons. So now like I'm so motivated. I've had the most motivated fucking month in my life.
Yeah.
I lost like 5 or 6 kilos because I've been exercising. I've been eating well.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been getting on top of all my business and my taxes and fucking admin and stuff. But then I've been doing my work. But then I've been being creative with the podcast. And
Yeah.
I've been
Doing shit.
doing shit. I've been writing a script. I've been doing all this stuff. I've fucking been doing the gardening. Like this
Right.
morning I played golf. Then I did the gardening. Then I fucking I'm going to go for a run tonight after I film a show in the city.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So like
man.
I'm feeling very good at the moment.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
very
yeah.
structured. But then I'm not afraid to have my rest as well.
Yeah.
That's
no, you need that
beautiful,
rest,
man.
man.
So that
Need that
it was
fucking
like
rest.
a growing moment.
It's
for
a
you.
huge
Like,
growth
you
moment
grew
because
up.
it was probably 6 to 9, 10 months of fucking. You'd
Shit.
look at me going, "Fuck, sort your shit out, mate." Like,
yeah, man.
but now I'm not afraid to take a step back again
Yes.
and go backwards, and I won't beat myself up if I do. But at the moment, I feel like I'm just on the up. I just feel good.
Yeah.
Well, good on you, man. Fucking, because I've been, looking at everything that you guys have been doing with Hard Yarns, especially on TikTok and shit like that. And, like, you guys are pushing. Like, especially you. Like, Delby's awesome and everything.
Yeah.
But I can clearly see the way that you've been pushing your guys' product.
Yeah.
And like creatively as well with like those fucking interviews at the rallies and on the
Yeah.
street.
No,
shit.
that was dope.
That
Yeah,
shit's
yeah.
not easy. We done some of that shit. It's not easy, man.
Yeah.
He actually sucked balls. Like, not honestly speaking, like you fucking sucked. Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, like you're killing it, man. And
Yeah, it's just we've dedicated a whole day a week now to the podcast.
right.
So every Wednesday is podcast day.
nice.
So whether it's skits, whether it's podcast, or we do an episode, we do like we think of ideas of how we can sort of promote, market, stuff like that.
Right,
yeah.
It's we're treating it like a job because we want that to be our job.
yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true,
Fuck
man.
yeah, man.
And fucking good on you, man. Thanks for coming to our show, man, and
Yeah, thanks-
blessing us with your
Depression.
presence.
No, it's all good.
Depression,
yeah. We'll get you guys on.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Anytime,
dope.
dude.
Get Delby on, like you fucking riff for.
Dude, we
He won't talk about depression, though.
We've been trying to get Delby on since the old show.
Yeah, you bougie cunt.
Yeah.
The fucking doesn't answer and shit.
Bro, he's busy getting tighter shirts.
And fatter guts.
Anyway, man, Hard Yarns Podcast.
Check it out.
B32 Media.
That's the one, yeah.
B32 Media. Cameron Branchy Branch. Bruno Entertainment 19.
Pay up. Swag on that cut.
And
That was irrelevant, man.
like the ad said, subscribe to our Patreon.
Bitch.
And we'll see you cunts on the next one. In that
Players.
podcast.
Pimp.
Peace.
All right.
Man.